여러분 안녕, Ashley입니다, and today we're doing a reading for Twice's Tzuyu, which I honestly thought I had done this, but apparently not. Maybe I just mentioned her? I think I just mentioned her, and for some reason that equates to I talked about her already, but I didn't. So yeah, that's who today's reading is for. I almost went outside to shuffle these cards. Almost. Went out front, throw some stuff out. Beautiful, nice and cool. There was a breeze. I was like, oh, I'll sit outside because if you don't know, I'm not an outdoor person. I avoid it at all costs. The sun is my enemy. But I thought, oh, it seems nice. Let me go sit in the back. Open the door, and it's like totally different weather in the back. It's humid, it's hot, there's no breeze to be found, and it sucks. Am I the only one that finds that happens? That you have different weather in the front of your house and the back of your house? I don't know. Maybe it's because there's a lot of trees or something. I don't know. But yeah, that definitely didn't happen. And that's why I don't take my ass outside. Anyway, let's get into Tsuyu's reading. Ooh, okay. First off, she's got Waylon Smith, which is about hard work, craftsmanship, knowledge, skill and mastery. So maybe she's developing a skill or improving on a skill that she already has. It's also about forging new things from old. So maybe she's trying a new way of doing things. It's also about opportunities. Opportunities and success are very close when you get this card. And it means that your efforts will be rewarded. You know, like whoever needs to see the effort being put in order to reward you is seeing it. And good things are coming. Let's see. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh. Grim. Grim is about profound and inevitable change or a complete transformation, which could come from mastering skills, new skills, working on old skills, forging new things from old. So you could be going through a transformation, which is nice. I mean, people do. That's what life is. That's what growing up is. A series of transformations. Next we have this card. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's pronounced Ein. I'm not sure. This is about harmony and commitment, friendships, partnerships, and cooperation. So this could represent her connection to the girls in her group. You know, she has good relationships with them. They work in harmony. They cooperate well together. They have good partnerships. She's got good friendships. Not even necessarily in the group, just in life in general. Her, you know, non-twice friends are probably good people. I like this. I like when this comes up because then you know people are happy, you know, or have good people around them because that's very important. Especially since I feel like every time I see Tsuyu's name, it's related to her being asked to apologize for something, and sometimes it's just stupid things. But also it's just my opinion that it's stupid things. So I like seeing this, that she's got good friends around her. Ooh, okay. This queen, again, is about developing skills, practical skills, or being good at finding solutions, having, like, giving or receiving good advice and friendship. So either she's the friend people go to for advice, or she's going to her friends for advice. Development of practical skills and finding... Yeah, I think she's maybe that friend that when you need someone to talk to, she's probably the one that you go to. I think she's definitely working on something, though, since this is also a development card. Let's see. Let's see what she has next. Okay, yeah. Pixie. Pixie's about not taking things too seriously and remembering to have fun. So while she has opportunities coming in, and she's working on improving herself, bettering herself, working on her skills, what have you, she needs to remember to have fun. And that's maybe why that other, like, harmony and friendship card came out. because she needs to have balance and like hang out with your friends and have fun. It's not all work all the time. It's okay. You know? Ooh, okay. Knockers are next. The knocker is about financial or material gain, which everybody always loves to see. But it's also about establishing a firm foundation, not just financially, but through all areas of your life. So her working on whatever it is that she's working on, her transformation, this development, this improvement of herself, is helping her establish a firm foundation to build upon for her life and her career. Nice. That means it's going to pay off in a good way. Ooh, okay. Lastly, we have the Mermaid. Mermaids are about great fulfillment and joy and also creative inspiration, which in her job is important. So yeah, I think she's working on bettering herself, maybe as a performer, as an artist. And she's got a lot of inspiration, or will soon be having a lot of inspiration, things she wants to try, things she wants to do. That could be what forging new from old is. Maybe she had an idea and decided that she didn't like it or it wouldn't work out. And now she's adjusting it for something new. And it's going to lead to great fulfillment and joy. But she has to remember to have fun. And maybe hang out with her friends once in a while. Or it's, like just take a break and even hang out like with the girls from Twice. But it's not all work all the time, Alright, so far so good for Miss Tzuyu. Let's see. Two of Wands is about partnership. It's about having more than one option, having to make decisions, personal power, discovery, success in creative ventures. Yeah, I like when a lot of the creative stuff comes out for idols, because it means they still care about their job. They're not just letting other people do the work and then they just get on stage and perform it for everybody. They're involved in the process. Two of Wands is kind of like you have the world in your hands. You just got to figure out what to do with it, right? And Twice is a popular group. So that's kind of true. Creative ventures, because it's a two, and I said partnerships, right? She's got ideas, creative ideas, but they work better with a partner, or cooperation, or in her case, multiple partners, because there's a lot of girls in Twice. So I think this could indicate good things, not just for her, but for the group on a whole, right? Let's see what the next one is. Oh! The Death card, which is the same as the Grim card from the previous pile. But it also indicates inevitable change, like change that you can't stop, change that's coming, which could be just her evolving as a person. Because we all do, you go from a baby to a toddler to a child. That's an inevitable change that you can't stop. But the Death card says it's not what happens that matters, it's how you handle it that matters. So she might not be totally comfortable with change, or like a little bit afraid of change, which is normal for most people. But it's not what's happening, it's how she handles it. So if she acts afraid, it's not great. Just go with it, because you can't do anything about it. And these two go together and kind of like say the same thing. Because the Death card's the ending of a cycle, a transition, things changing that are necessary. It's also about like maybe putting the past behind you, cutting out things that don't serve you anymore. Could be like a rebirth, like a transformation. So these two together say it's gonna happen. You just gotta go along with it. Like everybody else. Just accept it. Just accept it and go on with your life. because you're not going to get a choice. Interesting. Death card. 2 death cards. That's rare. I don't think I've gotten 2 death cards pop up. But, okay. So she's definitely got a change coming. Significant one. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is like the happy family card. It's also a completion card, a perfection card, because 10s in numerology are about completion. But it's also like about being truly happy, like emotionally and spiritually, if she's into that kind of thing. Being rewarded for your hard work and effort, which we saw in the first pile, which is good. I like when I see that, because a lot of the times people put in so much effort and never see anything in return, and it's very discouraging. You know, you do and you do and you do, and then when you don't see any results, you get discouraged, and it makes you not want to do it anymore. So I like that. She's definitely going to be recognized or compensated in some way for all the effort she's putting in. It's also, 10s are also kind of about, like, your work with your teammates, right, or your partners, or in her case, group members, will be, like, perfect, because 10s are about perfection. Working together will be easy. You know, you'll get along well, things will go smoothly, like, everything's gonna come together in, like, this harmonious way. Which kind of goes with the friendship and partnership stuff we saw in pile 1, right? Maybe just hanging out with them, or she's in a good place and she's working well with others, and that's really very important, I think, especially in her industry, when you have to work with these people. Why is there a plane? I don't even know if y'all can hear that plane. All week long, no freaking planes fly over this house. Only when I'm sitting here talking to you is there a plane over this house. Anyway. Next one. Ooh. Okay. King of Wands. King of Wands is very protective energy. It's also very innovative, inspiring. Kind of, we saw this in the first one about, you know, being good at finding solutions. But this King of Wands is about being bold and embracing your personal power, and that'll help you find solutions. So maybe that's her change. Maybe she's coming into her own and feels more confident as a person. And now she's feeling, as we saw, inspired, because we have a few creative inspiration cards floating around. And she's maybe feeling a little bit bolder, a little bit braver, a little more comfortable with herself, more confident. I like that. Those are all good things, none of which I have. But if she's got them, or she's developing them, good for her developing them. That could be what she's working on. You know, because some people do that. They work on themselves internally, emotionally, mentally, what have you. That could be it. She's working on herself to develop her confidence. Could be that. Again, none of which things I do or have, but if she's doing it, good for you, sweetheart. Next one. Ooh, Ace of Swords is another card about happiness and fulfillment. New beginnings. All aces are kind of about new beginnings, which is good. It's not showing signs of stagnation or repetitiveness, right? Things are constantly flowing, changing, you're moving forward. But the Ace of Swords is about happiness, being comfortable in your surroundings, happy in your surroundings, feeling very free, maybe even to, like, express yourself. You're very comfortable in your current situation. And if you're not, you will be soon. Which could be why she, you know, if she is coming into her own and feeling more confident, she's getting more comfortable in her space. And, kind of also with the swords, like, they're usually, like, mental cards, but also kind of social. So she should embrace her social side, and she might even be forming new relationships, whether that's friendships or work relationships or something like that. Which is nice, you know. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. Okay. This next ace is about clarity. It's about sound decision making, opportunities, a breakthrough, new energy, being clear on your personal truth, no matter what's thrown at you. Heard something. It's a door. It's about trusting your instincts and your higher self, because your higher self knows exactly what to do. You're on the right path. Keep your eye on the prize. Go for what you want, because you're already on the right track to do it. Good things for her. Good things for her. Last one. Eight of Pentacles is about ambition, mastery. It's kind of like this one. And the traditional imagery for the Eight of Coins is very similar to this. It's a guy sitting down, working on something, creating something. It's actually almost identical to what this is. So she's definitely entering a period of dedication and hard work, whether it's to practical skills like her vocals or her dancing or whatever, but also maybe a period of dedication to herself where she's working on growing and developing as a person. But this card says she's definitely ready to put in the time and effort necessary to improve upon herself in whatever way she's doing it. And it could be both. She could just have decided that I'm just going to work on myself all around instead of just focusing on one thing at a time, just doing it all at once, which could be why we have that Pixie card about remembering to have fun and hang out with your friends a little bit, because you might be doing too much. Last pile. Okay, Four of Coins is about releasing the past, which we saw in one of the earlier cards. Moving on from the past. It's also about acceptance and generosity. Being ready to totally accept your reality. Releasing toxic people, old resentments, and starting new, which we got a few like new beginning things. So maybe she's working through some personal issues to help her grow as a person, because we've seen that throughout this entire reading. If it is like on a internal emotional level, she might need to work through some things. Oh, advice. Maybe she's is talking to somebody to help her process old feelings or work through some past issues. Could be. Which, if she is good, great. Interesting. Next one. Two of Coins. Two of Coins is about finding balance, which I've kind of been mentioning this whole time. And multitasking, which I just mentioned about her maybe doing all of the things at once and needing to take a break. Perseverance. Yeah. I think you have to have perseverance to be in her industry. And if she is putting in all of this effort, perseverance is important. Because, like I said, you can get easily discouraged. Two of Coins. It's kind of about, like, a balance. Using your time and energy wisely. And making sure you're meeting your obligations, but not losing control at the same time. You know, like, do what you gotta do, but know when to pull back and not throw yourself in it full force, you know? So, maintaining balance, like I said. Use your time wisely. Don't just focus all on improving yourself and whatever and not taking time out to actually be a person. Like a normal person. Jesus. Dropping things again. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is about youthfulness. It's about receiving good news. It's about idealism, right? It's like if she's waiting to hear back from something, this indicates good news. She's receiving good news one way or another. It could be about those cards that said she would be receiving recognition for the effort she's putting in, so it could be that. But it also can represent her inner child and the need to play or dream or have fun, which also I've been mentioning. So that's probably what it is. About letting your imagination and creativity out, right? Which we saw creative inspiration in a few of the cards. So that's what this could be about. She needs to remember to have fun and embrace her imagination and her creativity, because it's literally part of her job. And embrace the opportunities that she has to utilize that part of herself. And opportunities with the Page of Cups might not come in ways that she expects them to. Could be something totally new and different and something she never thought of or didn't see coming, you know? Ace of Coins, again, new beginnings, because it's an ace. Aces are all about new beginnings, and she got now 3 of these. This one's about prosperity and gain and stability, which we saw her building a firm foundation, which is great. So she's definitely on the right path to building a firm foundation for herself that's going to directly impact in a positive way her prosperity and her gain. She's definitely coming out on the positive end of whatever it is she's creating. Ace of Coins. She's able to manifest what she wants. But like realistic things, because this is a card about stability and groundedness. So things that she wants, practically, like, could be like her career-wise, or even in life. It's not like these huge, like, fantasy things that she wants. The practical things in life, she can do it. She can have it. She's building the foundation for all of that to be possible. Lovely. Last one. Ooh. Temperance. Temperance is another one about balance and moderation, but also cooperating with others and finding solutions. And resisting the temptation to act immediately. So, see, I think she's doing a lot at once and she needs to maybe pull back. Because balance and don't react immediately. Could also be those options she had. Could also be that good news that she's getting. Like, weigh your options. Make sure you're making the best choices for you. Don't react immediately and pick the first thing that comes to you, because it's not necessarily the best one. Cooperating with others is good. So I think this is either she's going to be working with somebody, because it came up a lot, or it's just her relationship with the other girls in the group is in a really good place, or will soon be in a really good place. But balance. She's got a few of these. I think she's trying to do a lot. And needs to remember it's not all work all the time. Weren't they just on Kelly Clarkson? Like a week or 2 ago? 2 weeks ago? I don't know. My dad had it on and he asked me who they were. And honestly, it wasn't until I saw Tzuyu that I realized it was Twice, which sounds terrible. But I knew the song sounded familiar, but I hadn't heard it enough to remember it was Twice. But when I saw her, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely Twice. Because she's the only one I can put name to face to. But her oracle card here is float. Float is about she might, like I said, she might be losing confidence, like getting discouraged. You know, it's easy to get discouraged, but like rewards, recognition are coming for her. She might not see it right now, and that leads to discouragement. But this is also about making decisions and having a lot of options. As I just said, she needs to envision, because this card is about envisioning what you want to achieve and listening to the advice of others. So I think she's definitely maybe talking to her friends, maybe has some options of things she wants to do, wants to try, or things she's being offered. And she needs to make sure that she's making the right choices. Interesting. But we had another card about manifestation. So she definitely can manifest the things that she wants. She just needs to make sure that she's making well thought out logical decisions. But that's it for Tzuyu. Things look really good. Things look like they're really good and headed in a good direction for her. So yeah, that's it for this reading. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bells to get notified whenever I post a video, usually every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If there's a reading you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments down below. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. My name's in the description box down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.